Hello, travel world, and welcome to a special Cinco de Mayo episode of Experience Travel with Katie and Allie. My name is Katie Lilly, and I am the owner of the Travel Marketplace.
And I'm Allie Schultz, expert travel consultant with the Travel Marketplace. Today we're going to experience travel with Charisma Resorts' Andres Arrache, featuring Margaritaville Island Reserve.
Hi, Andreas, and welcome today.
Hey, Katie and Ellie, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who is watching right now. I'm very excited to be here with you, and I can wait to spend some time today.
Yes, so Andreas, could you introduce yourself to everybody?
Sure thing. Well, my name is Andres Arrache. That's something fun you can do in Cinco de Mayo, roll your R's. So Andres Arrache, I'm the Business Development Manager for Charisma Hotels and Resorts. And I work directly with Allie and Katie to be able to make your vacations come true whenever you visit Charisma Hotels and Resorts.
Wonderful. And also, I just want to mention, Andreas is actually joining us today from Cancun, Mexico for our special Cinco de Mayo episode.
Don't be too jealous.
So, a little bit. A little. So can you tell us a little bit about Charisma Resorts' new brand, Margaritaville Island Reserve Resorts?
Sure. So first of all, for those of you watching that are not very familiar with Charisma, Charisma Hotels and Resorts features a gourmet inclusive experience. So we have transformed the way that all-inclusive works. We have set up a high bar for you to experience what you deserve. Now, specifically with Margaritaville Island Reserve, which we have recently integrated to our portfolio, Margaritaville pretty much brings to you an experience that is luxury without any pretense. I think that's the easiest way to explain it. When you're traveling or when you're on a vacation, you really want to feel like you're on vacation. You don't want to have strict dress codes for the restaurants. You don't have to plan too much, but you don't want to sacrifice the pampering and the luxury, right? So that's what Margaritaville brings to you. And the kind of experiences that you will get to enjoy here goes from having that live music that we're famous, that Margaritaville is famous for. And you can be at the pool or at a restaurant, and all of a sudden you will have a pop-up live concert happening right in front of you. You will get to enjoy also our different bars to have your favorite margarita, your favorite, we will have our own Land Shark brewery in one of the Margaritavilles that we have coming to Riviera Maya. So as a matter of fact, that's the only spot in Mexico where you can actually get, or the only resort in Mexico where you can get Land Shark beer. That's an important thing. And one of my favorite features of the new Margaritaville Island Reserve is that we have reinvented the way that the in-room refreshment center works. What do I mean with this? So, Allie, Katie, you guys have stayed at many all-inclusive resorts, and usually when you get into your room, you have your mini bar stocked with, a variety of sodas, maybe a couple of beers, some chips, chocolates, or something very, very already preset that it's like the common thing that you will find at most of the resorts. Well, in here at Margaritaville Island Reserve Resorts, we introduce Joe Merchants. Joe Merchants pretty much allows you and our guests to customize their in-room refreshment center experience. So at the time they check in, they get to go to Joe Merchants. Picture it as a big shop where you can grab your preferred drinks. You can get coffee, you can get premium snacks, and we're now presenting a wide variety of options for a client to choose. Now, when you stay at Margaritaville Island Reserve, your reservation includes Joe Merchant's points, and you exchange those points towards all those items that you want to have in your personal minibar. All right. So, and the good news here is that also includes the option of purchasing with your points premium alcohol. So let's say that it's a couple staying with us and they want to have a romantic evening, just having a bottle of wine by themselves in their room or in their balcony. Joe Merchants allows you to do that. A lot of resorts doesn't allow you to take bottles to the room. Now, this is one of the features that Joe Merchants will allow to you. And in terms of the rooms, you will get to see later on some of the pictures of our property. It's all luxury with that 5 o'clock touch. So it's all tropical, very laid back, but also elegant. It's a perfect mix.
Great. And what are some of the restaurants? How many restaurants does the resort have?
So right now, the one that we opened back in March, which is Margaritaville Island Reserve Riviera Cancun, features, well, one of my favorite restaurants is Rita's Tacos, which will offer you the authentic taqueria experience, but no, not just simple tacos presented very elegantly, like real authentic tacos. And it would be like if you went to a local taco factory. We also have an Italian restaurants, which is Frank and Lola's. It's very, very nice. We have also Latino, which is fusion cuisine, fusion international cuisine. And on top of that, one of my favorite gourmet spots, if we can call it that, it's Blended. So what's your favorite? Well, do you like smoothies?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe if you've been to any of our properties, well, specifically at Casitas, and I'm just doing this quick commercial here, we have our health bar. So we prepare healthy, natural, freshly made smoothies, right? Well, at Margaritaville, we have Blended. At Blended, you can get to enjoy your favorite smoothie, but you can also get to prepare it. And we've integrated a very fun way of preparing it. So you will get you get on a bike, and the moment you start pedaling, the blender starts going. So you are in charge of preparing your own drink. So it's not only the fact that you're preparing something fresh, something authentic, but it's also that you are making the experience very interactive. And certainly nobody else prepares smoothies like we do on the bike, and you can get to prepare your own. So um,
Is that included as well? That's not an
yes,
additional cost?
yes.
Okay.
Nope, that all of that is included as part of your Island Reserve inclusive experience.
Mhm.
You also get included the service of our island ambassadors. So usually at a hotel, at a luxury hotel, you would have your beach butler, a pool butler. You will have your concierge. Where in here at Margaritaville, we have our island ambassadors, and our island ambassador will be pretty much like your personal assistant in terms of you will see our island of ambassadors as butlers, as concierge. They can also give you recommendations on anything you need on property. They can help you schedule your visits to our Sand Somewhere Spa. Let me tell you, the spa is one thing that you don't want to skip when you're on vacation. And the Sand Somewhere Spa that we have our Margaritaville properties is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful spas that I've ever seen. So I'll make sure to share some pictures of that, and hopefully I'll get to bring you guys down to the property so we can next stream down from there.
Do a live one. That would be nice.
That
Yep.
really, that really would be amazing. So Andreas, I think that you do have some pictures, so this is a good time to sort of pause for a second and look
Sure.
at the pictures and invite all of our guests into the resort.
Sounds good. Let's take a look.
So Andreas, you
Yeah.
mentioned earlier about your Gourmet All-Inclusive. Can you
Yes.
tell everybody a little bit more about this, what it is and what it all includes, what the Gourmet Inclusive means?
Sure. When we talk about gourmet inclusive experience, uh, pretty much that means that it includes everything but at an upscale level. So that goes starting from the fact that if any of your clients watching us right now have any special dietary restrictions or need to follow a certain diet or have any allergies, all you have to do, if you or Katie send me an email with enough anticipation, say a week or 2 weeks in advance, we will make sure that everything is ready for them. So regardless if they decide to go food display restaurants or a la carte, we can accommodate any restrictions that they may have. So that's the first thing. Second, in terms of the drinks that they will have included, it's all premium drinks. From any kind of drinks that you can think of, and most of the renowned brands, we will have it at our bar as well. And that also includes our award-winning wine list. So you will have a wide variety of wines to pick from on the included experience, but also if you want to upgrade, we all know that you have a personal favorite that sometimes might not be included, but we want to have that ready in case there's anyone looking for something very specific. But don't worry, you will have enough options included as well, so in case you want to just enjoy that. Now, let's talk about the activities. Everything that is non-motorized, we will include it. All right, and that goes from a wide variety of lessons that take place at the hotels. Also, that includes, sorry, that includes kayak, yoga, paddleboarding. Depending on the property and the destination, we have different activities for you to enjoy. So what else? In terms of the service, that's something that we are very well known for. So we have beach butlers, pool butlers, sommeliers. In Mexico, we even have our tequiliers, which are tequila experts. We have, if anyone is getting married at one of our resorts, we have our signature wedding designers to work with your agent side by side throughout the whole planning process. I just got married in November, so believe me, it's a huge help. A stress reliever for sure. So we've got pretty much every single angle covered. Now, what changes a little bit with Margaritaville is just the name of the experience. It's the same quality, it's the same attention to detail, but with Margaritaville, it's you will hear of it as the Island Reserve Inclusive experience. But it's pretty much part of the essence of the brand, but in terms of the quality, in terms of the attention to detail, in terms of the service, everything is just as great.
Perfect.
Just,
So,
just out of
yeah.
curiosity, Margarita Island Reserve Resorts, those resorts are good for everybody, right? So whether
That is
you're a honeymooner or coming with your family or
that is a
single.
fantastic, that is a great question. So Margaritaville has something magic the way I see it, and it's that it doesn't have an age, it doesn't have a specific target. It's just perfect for every single type of clients, from honeymooners to a family traveling together, to a girls getaway, to planning a social group or meeting an incentive in corporate groups. It's just it's a perfect fit for everyone. Now, I'm glad you brought this question up because particularly in Mexico, in the Riviera Maya, we will have two Margaritavilles. One of them, which opened back in mid-March, which is Margaritaville Island Reserve Riviera Cancun. That one is family friendly, and the size of the hotel is boutique, small, relatively small, intimate, and it makes it perfect for clients that just want that laid-back, more casual and relaxed atmosphere, but with the vibe of Margaritaville. Now, we also have another Margaritaville Island Reserve under construction, about 15 minutes away from the Cancun airport, which is Margaritaville Island Reserve Riviera Maya. I know the names can be a little tricky, but you don't worry, we have each other. So Margaritaville Island Reserve Riviera Maya will be adults only. And for all those fans of the beer and fans of Jimmy Buffett, that's gonna feature its very own Land Shark Brewery. That's the only Land Shark Brewery in Mexico. For those of you who don't know what Land Shark is Margaritaville's or Jimmy Buffett's beer brand. So that's another interesting thing that will be added, and there will be live music happening there as well. So I think that's why it fits perfectly in for any kind of client. Now, we also have another one under construction. We just started groundbreaking this year in Dominican Republic. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. And Yeah, absolutely. It fits every single kind of client.
It sounds like it. It sounds like we can't wait to experience it once we're able to.
It's beautiful, I'm telling you. And as soon as we are back up, I will be honored to host you down there. And we're certainly looking forward to anyone who's visiting us, hopefully in the next couple of months.
Great.
I did notice on the website, Andreas,
Hmm.
that you guys are actually offering some really great deals right now. From what I've noticed, they almost look like your Black Friday deals that a lot of my clients like to book every year.
It sounds like, and it's actually not a lie. So here's the thing. We
Here.
recently opened, well, because of the unforeseen situation, we are temporarily, we have an inventory restriction, but but what we want is that as soon as we are ready to travel again, for clients to come and really have a great taste by themselves, because we can talk beautiful, and I can tell you, and I can get very excited, but the best way to um, to get a real taste is to come and enjoy it, so you can make your own story. Because I think the magic behind each of our vacations, when you go and when I go, it's a different experience. I create my own memories, I create my own stories, and that's what makes it special. So definitely, you going down there, and I'm talking to you, not only to you, but to your clients watching this. It's the best way to create and to trigger those special moments.
That is so very true. Well, thank you so much, Andreas, for joining us today. And thank you, everyone, for experiencing travel with the Travel Marketplace and Margaritaville Island Reserve Resorts. If you'd like any more information, please feel free to contact us at the Travel Marketplace. Until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep dreaming about your next travel experience.